Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining me. I'm Brock Hires in the studio with a look at some of the headlines that will appear in today's edition of the Omak, Okanagan County Chronicle. Open houses are planned next month on proposed alternatives for restoring grizzly bears to the North Cascades. Locally, the open houses will be held February 15th in Winthrop and February 16th in Okanagan. The Colville Confederated Tribes have entered a settlement agreement with the U.S. Department of Justice over false Medicaid claims submitted by the tribe's Behavioral Health Unit Youth Counseling Service. The Department of Justice was acting on behalf of the Office of Inspector General of the Department of Health and Human Services. A hearing is planned next Monday on a proposal to vacate several roads listed on a 1955 map of Okanagan County roads. County Engineer Josh Thompson said the roads appeared on the 1955 map, but not on a 1968 map, leading officials to believe several of the road right-of-ways either never belonged to the county or were vacated prior to 1968. And now, with a look at your weekend forecast, we're going to send things over to Angelina Namkin in the Weather Center.
Thank you, Brock. Good morning, and thank you for checking in. Well, the weather has been getting a little bit warmer, and that has been nice. It's brought some snow throughout the week off and on, and that's been great as well. We got some sledding in one weekend, and the kids and I really had a blast. We even broke a sled. Let's have a look at the weather for this weekend. On Friday in Omak, we'll have a high of 38, a low of 32, a high of 40 in Tenasket, can't believe it, and a low of 31. I hope it's an indication of an early spring. And over in Republic, a high of 38 and a low of 28. Moving into Saturday, Republic will have their Winterfest Festival. So if you missed a chance of pushing an outhouse down the street in Concanelli last weekend, then you'll enjoy that this weekend in Republic. They will have a high of 37 and a low of 27. There's only a 20% chance of snow that day, around 5 to 7 miles per hour in wind. You know, just a few weeks ago, I would not have wanted to have been there. It was so cold in Republic, but it looks like you've really been on a warming trend. Also Saturday, a high of 37 in Omak, a low of 30. Off in Brewster, we'll have a high of 36 and a low of 28. We'll have a 60% chance of snow in Brewster, so most likely it will snow. Moving into Sunday and wrapping up our weekend weather report in Republic, you'll have a high of 35 and a low of 24. Great to get out of there. Drive safe if you have a hangover. In Omak, we'll have a high of 35, a low of 26. In our warmest temperature, again, we'll be in Tenasket with a high of 37, a low of 28. 5 to 7 mile per hour winds throughout the region this weekend. Shouldn't be too bad. Still bundle up and stay warm. Thank you for checking in.
Thanks, Angelique. Now let's go to Maria Lassila from the Omak Theater.
Thanks, Brock. Hi, my name is Maria Lassila, and I am here today dressed like a princess because I'm here to ask you to come on down and see The Princess Bride, the 1987 classic, which is 30 years old this year. We're going to be showing it this Saturday at the Omak Theater, and it'll be at 12 noon. We will be having contests for costumes. You can win a prize. We'll be having opportunities for selfies with movie scenes and posters, and we hope you will come on down. It is $6.50 per person, bargain of a few centuries to get in, and we hope to see many of you there. Back to you, Brock.
Thanks, Maria. The Omak Theater has given us 2 passes to see the show this Saturday. Yesterday, we asked readers to comment on a Facebook post for a chance to win. The winners will be listed right here at the bottom of your screen. We'll be contacting the winner later this morning. Now, with a look at your weekly sports report, here's Al Camp.
Thanks, Brock. The big game last week pitted number 2 state-ranked Kashmir girls at number 3 Okanagan on Friday. Okanagan looked great in the third quarter, outscoring Kashmir 20-9. The problem for Okanagan was not scoring well in the other 3 quarters, won by Kashmir 33-14. The teams, which both sport terrific defenses, will play one more time in the regular season, January 31st at Kashmir. I suspect they will also see each other in the finals of the Caribou Trail League tournament, where the teams will advance to play the number 3 and number 2 teams from the Northeast 1A League for Bursta State. As for this week, most competition Tuesday was canceled due to icy winter storms striking the region. That could continue into Thursday if the National Weather Service expectations for snow and ice develop. Back to you, Brock.
Nice sweatshirt. Thanks, Al. For all of these stories and more, see the Wednesday, January 18th edition of the Omak, Okanagan County Chronicle. And for all your late-breaking news, see omakchronicle.com. From all of us at the Chronicle, thanks for watching, and have a good day.